My name's Louisa Jayne, and I'm a director with Templar Executives, and my main sort of focus in areas is around governance, leadership, and policies. The main issue, I think, is helping people to manage fear. Because cybersecurity sounds like it's a big, scary subject and something that is not manageable, but actually there are an awful lot of very simple steps that a person can take to give that assurance, particularly for boards and leaders. The first challenge, to be honest, is the word cyber. As soon as people hear the cyber word, they think it's an IT thing, and it's IT's problem and nobody else has a part to play. Whereas this is very much a team sport. Everybody has a contribution to make to keep an organisation, its people, its clients, its customers safe. I would hope that actually they're not talking about it as anything out of the ordinary any more than they would find it unusual to be talking about their profit and loss, any more than they'd be talking about their hiring, recruitment and retention issues. Cyber would be another key element of business as usual. There is nothing more enriching than sharing of knowledge and learning from other people, particularly learning from others that are in similar positions, although it might be in a very different context. You've got public versus private sector, you've got small versus large businesses, you've got multinational conglomerates, a whole range. And I think it's the enabling of those conversations, particularly because being a cyber leader can be quite a lonely place. And understanding that you're not the only person in this position, I think, makes a world of difference. The first, I think, is courage. If you're not sure, have the courage to say you're not sure. But equally, if you are confident of your areas and you feel you're not being listened to, having the courage to continue with that message and to enable others to understand why this is important, not only for yourself as a cyber leader, but also to your colleagues and to the organisation that they are leading. These things always sound much scarier than they are, but in actual fact, the measures that can be taken are fairly simple. There's a wealth of advice out there, but the fundamentals have a great deal in common. The first is understanding what you've got and what you value and why it is of value. The second is understanding how you're going to manage and mitigate the risks relating to those valuable assets. And the third is enabling people to do the right thing, helping them to have the most effective behaviours to support that cybersecurity environment. If there's one thing I would like all cyber leaders to know about, it would be first that you're not on your own, but significantly, people are becoming as much aware of this in their home lives as in their work lives. And it's much easier to engage people from that start point than it is solely to focus on the business. Of course, you're there to lead within your organisation, but if you can help people to understand it's as real to them in a range of contexts, it removes their fear, which would actually make your job a lot easier.